Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. We are live. Trying to brighten my screen over here. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, so hopefully it's coming in clear. Doesn't look like it is here on my Facebook. So give me 1 second while I lighten this up here. Bingo, a little better. Okay, so I figured after the last couple days I would do an update. What's taken place here so far with the 2A Capitol rally that's going to take place in every single state at every state's Capitol building next Sunday, November 5th at 10 a.m. your local time. So first off, that was a question in a lot of the different states. It's your local time. So 10 a.m. Eastern is when everybody should be at Maine, New Hampshire, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and West Coast, you use your local time, 10 a.m. So with that said, let me say hello to everybody real quick. All right. So we got some of the regulars. Good to see everybody here. Papa Trucker, what's going on? Someone new listening intently. Hello everybody. Welcome back. It's good to be here. It's been a very busy week in different facets: work, family, and then every sliver of free time that I've had, which hasn't been many hours. I've been putting towards this rally. So here is the update. I've had some success in some areas, not much success in others, and I am leaning heavily on you guys and gals to get the words out, not just here in Massachusetts, but your state. So as we know, there's a big undertaking to get everybody and all kinds of stuff. So this is an official ask. This is an official request for everybody's help. I've asked already. This is serious. I need your help. I can't do this all alone. And as every day goes by and the deadline comes closer, it's becoming more and more apparent that I need a lot of help. So first off, before I say who's definitely coming, we need commitments, hard, fast commitments for sound system, power for the sound system. I don't even know who to speak to at the Capitol for a permit, because when you call the Capitol, it forces you to the House or the Senate side. I do have a text out to my local state rep, Joe McKenna. If you happen to watch this, please check your phone. I sent you a text not too long ago. So if you know how to do this in Massachusetts, you know how to get a permit, give me a heads up. I have no problem forking over the money no matter what it is, as long as it's within reason, and we'll get that done. I have reached out to Goal. I spoke to Goal's headquarters. Jim Wallace has been in and out of the State House every single day, and he's been busy. So he is supposed to be calling me. That was an in-between we had from a person we both know. He's supposed to be calling me. Hasn't yet. I'm hoping he does, because without the big dog in the state in the fight, it's not really going to be taken as serious as it could. So Goal, anybody on the Goal team, if this happens to reach you, if somebody could tag Goal in one of these videos, forward this to them, we need you. Not just me. This state needs you. You know the BS that's going on nationwide. You know the BS that's going on here in Massachusetts. And, you know, I'm a life member. Just, if you can't be there, call me and let me know, how do I get the permit? Because you did it all. We were there in 2016 when you had your rallies, looking to do the same thing. Real quick, the chat is going quick on both of them. If you are able to commit, whether it's sound equipment, a generator, time, printing out some flyers and handing them out, please do me a favor so that everything can stay centralized. In the description of this video on YouTube, my new channel email address is there. It's simple, one word: gunsandgadgets@charter.net. Please email me and tell me what I can count on you bringing. We're gonna need a lot of stuff, and probably the most important part is water, right? Everybody make sure you bring some water. But we do have some speakers who are lining up. Obviously, I'll be there, and the person who's running against Maura Healey, his name, well, there's a couple of them, but the main guy that we should all be interested in is Attorney Jay McMahon, and Mr. McMahon is one of us. He has guns, he shoots, he is as pro 2A as one could be from my conversations with him. I've had a few. I am actually going to sit down with him and interview him next weekend, the day before the rally, here on this channel, to get his word out. And if you live in Massachusetts, what I'm about to say should be all you need to hear. Attorney McMahon has told me personally that if he is to win this election and become the Attorney General here in Massachusetts, on his first day in office, he's going to rescind everything that Maura Healey did in July of 2016 with this new reinterpretation of a law that she didn't have the legal right to reinterpret. So he is going to repeal that BS immediately on his first day in office. He gave me his word, and you all know that I'll hold him to it. And he's probably watching, sir. If you are, welcome. But I am going to hold you to it, just like everybody in the state is going to hold anybody running for office, whatever claim they make, whatever promise they make, they should be held accountable. Let me get some of these people are texting in stuff. I want to be able to read these, but I want to get this message out as fast as I can because I don't have a couple hours to do this tonight. Got me a magnet. Hey, Justin, good. If anybody has gotten the magnets, the one that I hand selected to send them to, please let me know. Alright, let's see. Steve Franklin, I got the PA system, but no power generator for outdoors. Alright, shoot me an email, brother. gunsandgadgets@charter.net. Let me know what you got, what kind of power you need, and I'm sure we can find a generator. Hint, hint, everybody watching, we need help. Let me look over here on the YouTube side. Let's see. Hello from Tampa, Jim Duffy. So jealous. Massachusetts is so screwed right now. Hello from your neighbor from the unconstitution state. Hey, Connecticut. Hey, Sam Yanis, how you doing? Hello, first time on live chat, Richard Waynick. Welcome. All right, first off, if I answer anybody or if I enter in dialogue with somebody and you have a name that I'm not sure what it is, let's learn from my mistake last week. Not everybody who has a name that could go or be universal is what you might think. So like Sandy doesn't necessarily mean it's a female. Again, I apologize. So embarrassing that happened, but it is what it is. I'm human too. So if I screw up, let me know. Hey, from Utah, Lee Murch. Good to see you. Good to see you. I love my Utah permit. Let's see. Minnesota. I'm new. What's in Mass? Let's see. We'll get there. Greetings from Utah. Got in too late on your other live chats. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Boom. Pete Gunn. Thank you so much. Generous donation to the channel. Thank you very much. People like you that are helping me do everything we're doing right now. So thank you very much. So that I'm telling you right now that is going to go right towards whatever the cost of this is going to be, this event, this permit, or whatever else I got to purchase on my end. Razor JB, kicking ass, fairly new subscriber, enjoying your work. Thank you. I'm proud to have you here, and I'm honored that you watched my silly ass talk. So thank you. All right, let's see. What kind of non-compliance is happening in Mass? Hopefully, a lot of non-compliance is gonna happen in Mass. If this stuff passes, guys and gals, especially this bill they're trying to force through with maintenance and lubrication of moving parts, nobody should comply. Nobody should comply with that. It's an unconstitutional law and it's completely unenforceable. But they're trying. Okay, so all right. So I mentioned attorney. I'm sorry. Also contacting Pocahontas and Markey Daly along with state senators and representatives. Thank you, John. Stay on them. We need as many people as we can, and always invite the opposition. They'll never come, but always invite them. So we have Attorney McMahon who will be there. He's going to be one of our, if not me, the second speaker right after me, because he was the first person to say, hey, I want to be part of this. I am in your corner. We're all on the same team. The second person who has absolutely said he's coming is State Representative Kevin Kuros, who's friendly with me. I know him personally. Great guy. He has been in the fight before with us. He's been, if you saw my interviews in the roundtable in July of 2016 that I put up, he was on that panel along with Representative Joe McKenna, who told me he cannot be there because he has a prior engagement. No pressure, Mr. McKenna, but pressure. If you can change your schedule, I'm asking you to do that, please, in front of all these people, because nothing means more to this country than the Second Amendment. And if the Second Amendment falls, everything else falls with it. So my hope is that you'll be there. I understand if you can't, but I still would like to see you be there because I know where your heart is. So, also going forward, I have had contact with, again, through a third person, with Representative Jeff Deal. If you're not familiar, and this is mostly for Massachusetts people, I understand, but Representative Jeff Deal is running for U.S. Senate and running against Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren. So, Mr. Deal, please come. Please make sure you can make it. I know that everybody in that crowd would love to see you take over that office. It's well over. It's overdue. She's terrible, horrible, and I don't even believe her name is Elizabeth Warren. She lies so much. So let's see a couple more. Let's see a couple more of these here. Excuse me, I know I'm looking more off to my right. I got a different setup, so the screen's bigger, so I can actually try to keep track. Pennsylvania, Florida needs speakers. All right, yeah, if you're watching this from a different state, and I know that you are because I see where you're checking in from real quick on these chats, make an effort, please, to still work for your state, but let the people on the Facebook channel, the Facebook page, I'm sorry, the group, it's the 2A Capital Rally page. You go to that, search it in Facebook. It's the biggest one that comes up. It's the only one that's there. And then hit events, and it comes up with every single state's event. Click on your individual event and start a dialogue there. Make a post. Let people know you're interested and you can help out and how you can help, because 99% of the people who are trying to do this have never done this before, myself included. I've been to rallies. I've been in the State House. I've talked to many important people, but I have never set up the events. So, like I said, I need help, and anything you can do will help. So in Massachusetts, I need people to call their gun shops, their ranges, their rod and gun clubs. We need people there. These gun shops, the ranges, and rod and gun clubs. Maybe if you're interested, reach out to me. I have a little JPEG that another member set up. I'll send that to you. Email it to them, hand deliver it to them, maybe print out a stack of 15 or 20 of them, doesn't even have to be in color, and see if they'll just put them out for their customers and members, and help us get the word out and try to get people there. I have a feeling this could be huge, but I need help, and not just me. Every single state needs your help. You know, if you're in Texas, Matt from Never Enough Ammo, he needs your help. Maryland, Captain Burrs, he needs your help. If you're in Michigan, the Firearms guy, he needs your help. We all need your help because nobody can do this alone. This is a daunting task. If you had 6 months to do it, we have 1 week left. So I can't tell you enough. Need some assistance. So again, Massachusetts, I'm also speaking one-on-one with State Senator Ryan Fatman. He wants to go. He's got to tweak his schedule to see if he can get there. I have a feeling he will, especially when I send him this video. Senator Fatman, I need you there. You know we do. Please show up. Let me go through these real quick, because I'm sure people are offering stuff, and I want to see here what everybody's talking about. Put the word out on Marshfield website and Facebook. Contacted Gun Owners of America and message Goal. Good, thank you. Everybody who's watching this, if you're a member of Goal, call them. Email them, tweet them, get on them, please. We want them there. Like I said, they're the big dog in this state. And if they're not involved, politicians aren't going to take it as serious as if the big dog was in the game. It's the truth. I mean, I'm a little dude in the state who has a little bit of name or clout that goes with his name, but they don't respect me anything like they would Goal, because they see Jim Wallace every single day. Did not find any information about Texas at their page. Okay, so without pulling it up right away, go on Facebook, look up Never Enough Ammo, and send a message to Matt. He'll tell you exactly what he needs. Believe me, he needs the help too. Let's see. Ask Patrick O'Connor to show up. Good. Yeah, Rob, they are the only dog. Well, Com2A is big in this state too. I did reach out to them on their social media. They don't have a direct line that I could find. So if you know somebody from Com2A or a friend of a friend, get on them, please. We would love to have them there. Anybody that could is willing to say a couple words. They don't have to speak for 15, 20 minutes. They don't have to speak at all, but show up and be part of the team. We're all one. Let's see, on this side, on the YouTube side, let's see what we're saying here. Ed209, thank you from Texas. It says Twisted Wrench 90, thank you very much. Nice donation to the channel, thank you. I need help in Florida, we can't find speakers. If you're in Florida watching this, get some speakers, get a sound system. We're going to need power for every state's going to need all this stuff. You need power and hook up with, if not Twisted Wrench 90, personally, get on their page on the 2A Capital Rally group and tell people what you can get. They need this stuff. Chances are a lot of people have stuff and say, yeah, you know what, somebody else will bring it. It ain't happening. So step up, please, and help this go off as good as it can. Rusty Hardman 3% says Second Amendment only falls if we don't fight back. Absolutely. And first we fight peacefully until that doesn't work. And there's only other, the only other option is to do it not peacefully, right? Let's see. Pete Gunn, how you going, brother? Had to take care of the permit. I am going. Yes, I will absolutely be there. Let's see. Hey, from Georgia, Terry Walker, how we doing? Twisted Wrench 90. I'm Point Man. I have a PA. Okay. Good. Well, they need speakers. They need everything they can get in Florida. So let's see. Joseph Burbo in Massachusetts. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Where? Let's see. Another thing I want to put out there that kind of hit me in the last couple days while I'm trying to, I do these phone calls because most offices are only open during the week, and I work, business hours now for the first time in my life. So on my little break, I try to burn up the phones. When I'm home, I'm burning up the phones. My ride home from work, I'm burning them up, sending emails and texts. And one thing I want everybody to know is that, I want Democrats or non-conservative people at this rally too, because there are gun owners that don't have the same political view as us. We're on the same team. The Second Amendment's the Second Amendment. Whether it's a D or an R, that's your preference, or I or you, I don't care. As long as you're on the same side and we're supporting the same issue and fighting for the same constitutional right, I want you there. I need you there. If you have a firearms school near you, stop by, let them know this is going on, and tell them we want them there. Whatever it is, we would like to have them there. Stop by your local police departments. If you know some of the officers, we want them there. Anybody who's pro 2A, don't be sending any of those non-2 pro A cats, but we want anybody who's pro 2A to be there. And we all know that we've had politicians come and shake our hands during times of need, whether they need signatures in front of a Walmart or a shopping center, or they need votes and they're at the corner of your streets and your towns, and they tell you that, hey, I'm for the Second Amendment. Well, think back to those who said that to you, and now it's time to ask them to show their support for the Second Amendment. Get them out there. They don't have to be loud and proud and do a 2-hour presentation. I'm trying to do blocks of 20 minutes, and I've only filled 2, maybe 3. So there's plenty of room for people who want to speak, who want to tell people what they want to do for the state. And now's the shot. All right, let's see. Excuse me while I check some more of these messages. How about NRA? Where are they? I don't know. Goal is the Massachusetts wing. I'm reaching out to them. I'm trying to get them there. Well, we shall see, right? I couldn't post this as one comment on YouTube, but hold on, Chuck. Let's see if I can do this. At this point, this is what I believe needs to be done. By the power invested in me by the U.S. Constitution, and I cut you off, brother. Hello from Turner Falls, Massachusetts. Bill Bry, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. On the other side, yeah. David Diamante, goal is greater than NRA. Goal is fighting for us here in this state. That's for sure. Rob Nasty, am I the only one who works every goddamn time there's a rally or something relevant? Brother, for 25 years that was me. I finally have a job for the first time in my life where I'm off weekends. And I've only been doing it since July. So I feel you, bro. Let's see. Coconuts in the Bush, do you have any ideas for hashtags on Twitter to use? Yes, there is an official Twitter hashtag we've been using. You probably should have seen it on everything I've been putting out for the last 3, 4, 5 days. It's hashtag 2A Rally 2017. It's actually part of the title of this video on both platforms. Hashtag 2A Rally 2017. That is the official hashtag on every social media outlook platform, whatever you want to call it. That's what you should be using. And you can also type that in as a search to see what other people are saying about it. Many of us here in LA are not able to drive 400 miles upstate to join the California 2A rally. We are thinking of doing a local rally, but obviously it won't be at the capital location. Do you think we'd still need to get a permit for, let's say, 50 to 100 people? I don't know anything about California. I don't even know if I need a permit here in Massachusetts. I'm just assuming. So I understand, like, California is enormous. The state is huge. If you can't get to the state capital, do something local. Make sure it's just like we're going to be doing, a peaceful rally. Make sure it's a peaceful rally, because we want to bring positive attention to our cause. Not, hey, look, those are the wingnuts we've been talking about. These are the reasons we want to ban everything, because these guys are nuts. You know, please don't show up in a full kit. Please don't show up open carrying ARs and AKs. That's not the type of statement we're looking to make. We are looking to tell them not one more inch, but we don't want to bring the negative attention, because the media, when they show up, and they will show up, are going to search out that one person who could make the whole group look bad, and they're going to say that this is what it is. This is what's representative of this group. So you know what I'm getting at. Okay? You understand what I'm trying to say. So if you can't get to your state's capital, like Alaska, say you don't want to fly for a whole day to get to the Capitol rally. I get it. I get it. Do something local, whether it's your city hall, your town hall. Just make sure you do it right. Check your local ordinances and show your support for the Second Amendment. Not one more inch. 16 bills have come out since October 1st. Every single one of them is unconstitutional, and they're all trying to do one thing, that's to control us by taking away our rights to firearms. And then each state is doing their own craziness. Massachusetts is going nuts right now. David Linsky, Representative David Linsky from Natick, Massachusetts. I spoke to his office, not him. Spoke to his office for about an hour, talking about the bill that he's trying to, his amendment that he's put on the budget bill, which is going to the governor for Tuesday morning to be signed. And he's all kinds of crazy. And this guy has been anti-guns from the start. He's a one-trick pony, and trying to ban bump stocks, any attachment that'll speed up the rate of fire for a semi-auto, trying to ban anything over any pre-ban magazine. In Massachusetts, anything that was pre the '94 ban for standard capacity is still legal to possess and own, but he's trying to make those illegal too. So I had a conversation at his office. I did my damnedest to remain calm and professional. Man, it was tough. It was tough. But the intern I was speaking with was obviously, I mean, these people are just taking jobs. They don't represent the views of the people who are pushing this stuff 99% of the time. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. But we had a nice chat. She did the spiel of telling me why the representative believes this and what he's trying to do, and I threw it right back at her and asked her, ma'am, all due respect, can you tell me how many people have been murdered in Massachusetts with a bump fire stock? You can't, because the answer is 0. Ma'am, can you tell me how many times a bump stock has been used in a major crime here in Massachusetts? You can't, because the answer is 0. And not just here in Massachusetts, but in 99% of every single state situation, this is the case, okay? So then she says, well, can you imagine how much damage wouldn't have been done in Las Vegas if he had not used bump stocks? And I said, again, you do not know, all due respect, you do not know what you're talking about, because a bump fire stock, a slide fire stock, reduces accuracy by about 400%. So that actually saved lives because he used that stuff. So again, going down the path of sheepdom. They weren't listening. They're just spieling off everything they've been spoon-fed. The next thing she was going after was talking about the magazines and how the bill is going to be called. Get this, it hasn't even come out, everybody, but maybe it has in the last day. But the bill for the magazine ban is going to be called the Act to Close the Assault Weapon Loophole. She told me that, and I went nuts. Told her there's no such thing as a loophole. Do you even know what an assault weapon is? Because you obviously don't know what you're talking about. Then I asked her, I said, ma'am, do you have a license to carry in the state of Massachusetts? She said no. So I said, I am personally offering my services to train your entire office. Representative Linsky, you're welcome to this as well. I will take every single one of you to my range and teach you how to shoot. Teach you everything you want to know about guns so that when you have the gall to open up your mouth and talk bad about them, you at least know what the hell you're talking about. I haven't heard, crickets. Nope, phone's not ringing. Crickets. So that's where we are, working with some big names. We're trying. Let me go back to this. Keith Haynes, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. So if you're in a different state and you cannot get to your capital, I know that some of these states are ginormous. Go to your town hall and your city hall and do your peaceful rally there. But don't be the only clown there. Try to get some other people with you. I just bought a 380. What's the best ammo? Helen, it's kind of a personal preference. If you're looking for any type of ammo, whether it's personal protection or just range ammo, I would say try a couple different ones and see what works best with your firearm, because not every gun eats ammo the same way. They're finicky sometimes. Some guns won't like certain types of ammo, so don't just buy, Hydroshocks and say they're good to go. Make sure they work with your gun. You got to get out there and shoot that stuff to make sure it functions correctly. Let's see, David Gagnon. We need to stop letting lobbied politicians take our gun rights. Just need to stand up and say fucking no, and that's what we're doing. Let's see. How can so many people not see that none of this is about lowering crime and will do nothing to lower crime? It's all about control. Joseph Dillard. Absolutely, man. Abso-friggin-lutely. None of the laws of the 16 federal ones that are being pushed right now, of the multiple here in Massachusetts that are being pushed, and every other state in the union, and Illinois just they denied their bump stock ban attempt, but every one of these, not a single one will help save a life. Not a single one addresses the true problem with this stuff, and it's the idiot who pulls the trigger, the idiot who is hell-bent on causing chaos and taking somebody's lives and damaging people. That's the problem, not the inanimate object. This is not the problem. It's the dumbass who shouldn't have it and does have it. Criminals will always have guns. They are criminals. They don't follow the law. Not one single law you pass, a criminal is going to say, oh, sorry, I can't rob this guy here. It's a gun-free zone. Come on. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Pete Gunn, thank you, man. 2 donations to the channel. Thank you so much. I can't even tell you how I'm just stunned. Thank you. I'm sorry that I'm seeing it so late. It was on my soapbox. Wow, thank you. Mario Monti, $5. Thank you. Thanks for what you do. The 2 firearm stores near me, FSG and MFS, are sending out the info as well. Good. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Pete Gunn, everybody give him a round of applause. 2 donations back to back, one for 25, one for 100. Thank you very much. And like I said, it's all going to this event. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we're going to do it. I don't care. Thank you so much. Let's see. Who's this? Pete's the man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, Mike Delush. Jared, the rally they had after Charlottesville, they needed a permit to rally on the Common. Yeah, and I saw the Commons all over the news today because there's a road race happening the day the free speech rally has been put in for, and Marty Walsh is telling one group, you can't protest, you don't have a First Amendment right because there's going to be something else there, which the Common's big enough. But anyway, our rally's not at the Common. Our rally's on the steps of the State House right on Beacon Street. So I don't know if we need a permit. I don't know. That's why I'm hoping Jim Wallace calls, because they know this stuff. I don't. And when you call, I've called the State House about 8 times. And when you call the State House number, it says press 1 for the House chamber, 2 for the Senate chamber. And you go to there and it goes to voicemails. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, but I am just one person. And I'm not getting any guidance from people who should be answering phones, I guess. But we'll keep pushing through. But we're going to be there. We're going to be there. Let's see. So yeah, we got Jay McMahon's coming, definitely. Kevin Kuros definitely coming. Ryan Fatman is possibly gonna make it. Jeff Deal possibly gonna make it. Goal, hopefully they're gonna get back to me saying they can make it. Let me see. I have a couple feelers out that I should be getting notices back for actually any minute. So let me chime over to my personal Facebook here and see if I have any info there. But yeah, I mean, again, if you're just joining and you can help in any way, whether it's PA, power, signs, we need signs, okay? Make some signs. Whether it's the "Don't Tread on Me" signs, no matter what it is, we want signs. We want them to get the point. Dave Kopitz, I hope I'm saying his name right. It's Kopacz. He's a huge Second Amendment voice. Actually, he's out on the Bundy Ranch right now, helping clean up the ranch because the trial is going on with the Bundys in the Finicum case. He's coming out. I have to call him. I told him I'd call him this weekend. I'm just getting free now, so it's kind of late. Although he's out in the western part of the country, but I will call him tomorrow. He's going to come, and he'd like to address the crowd as well. Big Second Amendment guy there. So if you know somebody, reach out, get them there. If you're just joining, like I was saying, we need help, and you might think it's a little thing, but to us it might be exactly what we need. Massachusetts, at the bottom of every of one of my videos is my contact info. If you want to send something to the channel, the email is there as well. The address and the email. The email is simple: guns and gadgets, one word, gunsandgadgets@charter.net, and it goes right to my cell phone, and so I'll get it. I do have, and I took a picture, but it's on my iPad. I have about 585 unread emails right now because it's coming faster than any human being can answer these, especially one who works and has family obligations. So I will get to everyone. I promise I will. It might not be the same day. I promise I will, and I apologize for being the backlog, but it's just it's astronomical. It's so overwhelming. All right, let's see. VLAD, you cannot use a bump fire stock from a tripod. Like, yeah, tripod. It's obvious, but actually it's not obvious to these idiots. Alaska capital is on an island. Only access is to fly. Yeah, most of Alaska's like that. Bering Sea Gold. I watched that. So there are a bunch of, and going back to the 380 question, there's a lot of good ammo out there. Your Hydroshock from Federal's good. Corbon stuff's good. Hornady stuff's good. There's a lot of great stuff out there, but make sure you try it in your weapon first. And not just like one magazine. Pump a couple mags through. Make sure everything functions great. No failure to fire. No failure to extract. Failure to load. You want to make sure everything functions good. Brock, death by 1,000 cuts. Absolutely. At least they're trying. So I did see, I know that James Yeager brought it up that 3999 was dead. So as soon as I saw that, I made some phone calls, sent some emails out. while it is not dead yet officially, they're pulling back on that because of the outlash that our side came out with, the backlash, not the outlash. And the fact that Chuck Schumer has come out and told the Democrats we don't want to be going at this for guns right now. We don't want that to be the attention, because November 8th next year, all the seats are up for election. Every seat in the House of Representatives is up for election, and 33 out of the 100 seats in the Senate is up for election. So what Chuck Schumer is basically telling them is we can't really piss these people off because we're going to lose our job. So make sure these people lose their friggin' jobs. Take note of everybody who puts their name on all these bump fire stock issues nationwide. All these, we're going to ban lubricating parts so you can't even oil your gun if this bill passes here with Linsky in Massachusetts. Take note of these asses and vote them out. Federal, state, and local level. Vote all these people who had the gonads over the last 8 years when King Obama was in office and came out and said everything bad about guns. And even the people on the Republican side, those who have shown their true colors, whether they're former war heroes or not, bounce their ass. It's time. We need to take the damn country back. And in 360 or 375 days, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Soapbox, sorry. Absolutely, vote every one of them out. Yeah, I saw this. Bill Bry's bringing something to attention. You might have seen this today going around Facebook and Instagram, and for the November 4th BS for Antifa. I don't know the legitimacy of it, but there was a picture telling them to dress as police officers and patriots, so that we wouldn't know who the enemy was. I don't know. We'll see. Doc Tech, we should start a Guns and Gadgets You're Fired list. And next year, bounce their asses. Absolutely. And if it could slam my table like Trump did in his show, I would right now, because they all should be friggin' fired. Every friggin' rhino, every Democrat, anybody who has come out against our constitutional rights, not just the Second Amendment, but the First, the 5th, the 10th, they all mean something. And if you don't take your position and your oath seriously, see ya. We can do it without you. We can do great without you. Where's Trump? Get him on the horn. I do know that I know Never Enough Ammo has reached out to the president and asked him to go. I'm gonna tweet him too. Actually, you should all tweet him. Ask him to go. He can go to the Virginia rally or the Maryland rally, or head to the capital. He can go to the New York rally. He's a resident of New York. A couple people are asking about my take on November 4th. I don't know how serious they are, but if you do happen to go out that day, make sure you're prepared, just in case. Don't go out looking for trouble. If you have to do something because somebody's brought evil upon you and they're dead, they want to meet their maker, then so be it. But make sure you're safe. Make sure your loved ones are safe, and just like I say, stay vigilant, man. Be safe. Stay vigilant. Carry your tools. Cars can kill, knives can kill, bricks can kill. We're going to ban them too. Only if it's part of the agenda, believe me. If there was a whole bunch of us out here, millions and millions of brick owners, yes, they would ban bricks. So part of my conversation with the gentleman, Jay McMahon, the attorney who's running for Attorney General here in Massachusetts, he was saying that his numbers were there's about 1 million LTCs in Massachusetts. And that not one violent crime has been, that it was, a gun has been committed by a lawful licensed resident here in Massachusetts. And I'm going to take him at his word for that one. He's the attorney, not me. But if that's true, that is a stat that he should use to walk all the way into their corner office. Huge, huge news. Kluki, hey man, how you doing? Awesome. Good to see everybody here, really is. We're about 40 minutes into it. We're not going to go too much longer. Freaking Baker. You got that right. Freaking Charlie. He's a clown. We should have known, you know, when his previous job was CEO of health insurance. Oh! I just got booted off of YouTube. Let's see. Will it come back? Am I back? Alright, the Facebook, if you can still see me, throw me some thumbs ups so I can see if I'm still live. YouTube, if it's come back on your end, please let me know. Let me know, please. I just got booted off. And it's not my internet. Wow. Alright, I got thumbs up here on Facebook. Thank you. I hope, I can't believe YouTube just did it. Well, I can believe it. I can believe it. Those sons of bitches. Thank you. Well, I don't know if I'm live on YouTube still. If I am, please, guys and gals, give me some comments. Let me know. But the 4th, I really personally think the 4th is a sham. Yeah, you might have a couple people coming out whining and crying and screaming at the sky because, you know, they don't have 8 more years of free shit. But I don't think too much is going to come of it. I don't see any comments on YouTube to see if I'm there. See if it's back live. If one of you guys on Facebook could just switch over real quick, or maybe open it up on a different device and see if it's coming out live. Let me see. I'm going to do it myself too. I can't believe it did that. Excuse me while I look at my screen here. Frustrating. Try as you might, YouTube, but you're not keeping us down. We're putting the truth out. Alright, looks like I'm here. Let's see. Looks like I'm here. Okay, good. Now I'm getting comments on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I know my internet is perfect here because I'm watching my speed test. So YouTube shut me down. And I'm back. So thank you all for sticking with me. That was not me. That was YouTube. That was Google. Rat bastards. Fucking rat bastards. Dave Gagnon, $50. Awesome. Thank you so much. Love you, brother. Stay in the fight. It's not much, but I give a shit ton to the cause. That's $50 more than I had 18 seconds ago. Thank you so much. And that everybody who does donate to the channel, it goes right to the channel. Not a nickel goes to anything else. Those of you who've been here for a while, you understand what I'm talking about. But I feel the need to say it all the time because people give. That's hard-earned money, and it goes right to this stuff. Equipment, fuel to go to the State House, the permits, whatever has to come out of my pocket is coming from the donations both here on the live chat and my my very, very generous patrons on Patreon. If you are looking to support not just my channel, any Second Amendment channel, I would recommend you do it, whether it's $1 a month or if you have the opportunity to do more, Patreon. My link is right in the description of all my stuff, and there are just about every other big Second Amendment channels out there have gone to Patreon because of what YouTube has done. You know the story, so I won't bore you, but my end is just patreon.com/gunsandgadgets. That goes right to my Patreon. And thank you to all that are there. I try to do a little something extra for the folks on Patreon. I just started giving away some limited edition magnets. Not a lot. That's all I got. Hopefully things will get better and the prizes will get better too. Alright, let's see. Twitter will bury the tweets. Starving troll. Yeah, but in the short time they can't. In the long portion they will. That's why I went live with this. I am 44 minutes into it, minus the time they kicked me off. But because this is seen right away. Yeah, maybe they don't monetize it and publicize it anymore for my channel, which, yeah. But more people get to see it when it becomes live than if I put the video up and maybe it gets out to a couple people. So that's why this is going live. I have had a lot of people on both platforms say, you know, please go back to the shorter videos. I don't like to watch for an hour or two. And I understand it totally. I get it. I don't like to sit and record for an hour or two either. So there will be a majority of my stuff will still be the shorter videos. You know, right to the point, short, concise, like I've been doing all along. But I will be coming on at least once a week. I'm going to try to work out so I can have it scheduled. We'll do like a live chat and touch base with my community. Because you all are the reason I do this. If it wasn't for you guys, right now I'd be downstairs watching Gold Rush. So thank you all. But I have it in mind. I'm not trying to put everything as a live feed long term. But sometimes this is the way to go. Samantha Kluke, we're going to Boston. Well, I hope I see you there. Definitely hope I see you there. Liberals on YouTube. I can see you on Facebook. Thank you. That's why I'm doing it on both. Still live on YouTube. Awesome. Okay. Never dropped. Never dropped on YouTube. Really. Kimber says I didn't, but my on my streaming portion of the website it did say I was off. So hopefully it didn't go off, but they did kick the stream off on my end. Has anyone heard anything about DFW area? I'm assuming that's Dallas-Fort Worth. Your state go-to guy is Matt from Never Enough Ammo. Reach out to him. Check. I would recommend you go on the Facebook group, the 2A Capital Rally, hit events, go down to Texas, and there's a chat on almost every single one of the events, and you can find out if somebody from Dallas-Fort Worth is going to do something, whether it's going to Austin or something local. They should be able to help you out there. Yeah, let's see. Boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. It says November 4th is safe spaces and therapy dogs. That's awesome. That's awesome. Samantha, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. Believe me. Keith, I appreciate you. What do you need for flyers to pass out on Sunday? Steve, what the flyers idea I had was just to get get them out now to gun shops, to ranges, to anywhere where gun folks go, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops. See if they'll put some on their counter and pass them out to their members, or just maybe put one on the counter and spread the word. That was something tangible that I think that you could put in people's hands. Just has to say a couple things, you know. Second Amendment rally at the State House, November 5th, 10 a.m. Show up and have a voice, you know, something to that effect. 16 bills nationally trying to take away the Second Amendment. Several bills in Massachusetts looking to take our rights. Just to get people there. Keep up live feed, says Keith. Have you thought about doing a podcast? Chuck, I've thought about it, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. Time right now is... I'm on borrowed time right now talking to you right now. With everything going on, not just this, but in life right now is busy, so I'm not sure if a podcast... I want to do one, I'm just not sure if I can do it right now, but it will be coming. Awesome. One of my patrons here is Justin. He says, I don't donate monthly for prizes. The info you put out is important. People need to know what the crooks are trying to get away with. Thank you, man. And that's why I do this. Thank you. Because prior to me starting this channel and, you know, making the change to what I've done now, the Second Amendment stuff, the news, there was nobody out there doing it. You know, the big stuff everybody would talk about. There was nobody talking about the little stuff. You know, there was nobody talking about the little bills in Maryland, or the little tiny bill in Utah, but I do that, and because it's important for those people, that should be important for all of us, because we're all on the same team. If the Second Amendment dies in one section, it's going to die for all of us. That's why I do this. Dana says, is the State House a gun-free zone? Yes, inside is. We're not going inside. We're going to be outside. So you're just going to be a citizen in the streets, is what the impression I have. Again, I don't know about the permit and the requirements of Boston, so I'm going to try to find that out ASAP. YouTube side, let's see. Yeah, no chance Trump goes to a rally. Yeah. I know that. But wishful thinking, right? It'd be perfect. It'd be huge. Huge. I have the best rallies. Alright, so it looks like my my live chat on YouTube is screwed up since they froze me off. So I'm switching. 1 second. I'm still going to get with everybody here. Alright, if you're commenting on YouTube, it's glitching over here. They're trying their damnedest to get rid of me. Let's see. I'll try to go back. I'm watching it like you guys are right now. So let me see what the comments are where I left off. Alright, no problem with YouTube. Live. Still on. Okay. Alright, good. Cynthia Wagner, New Hampshire. Welcome. It's nice to talk to somebody in a free state. Does Smith & Wesson never help as far as Second Amendment since they're in Massachusetts? Well, they gave $500,000 to fight this Maura Healey thing. In 2016, they gave $500,000 towards the lawsuit. It would be nice if they did something. It would be damn nice if they did something. And not just Smith because they're here, but all the other manufacturers that are in other states. There's also Firearms is right in Worcester, Massachusetts. We'd love to have you step up and join us. We would love to have your voice there, Carr, Smith, and every other manufacturer that's in every other state. You know, we would love to have you guys be there because the Second Amendment is you. I mean, you make the tools that the Second Amendment it validates. So it'd be great if you guys came. Bill, your camera is backwards on the screen. The Facebook? Yeah, Facebook flips the image for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, because like I'm checking my shirt. Yeah, they flipped the screen. Hello, Michael. Michael Polson, how you doing? Stream never stopped. Good. It's good to know. Rick Esposito, Arizona, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for verifying. It's just on the OBS side, they froze me. All right. Do you think the NRA is going to do anything, says Grand Man? Regard to this, probably not. Probably not. Let's see. Kevin Sweeney, how do you donate? On the bottom of the chat, there's a $sign next to the smiley face thing. GoFundMe. I don't know. I had a GoFundMe before, but I mean, it's technically still there, but I don't even remember my address for it, to be honest with you. I'd have to look. Kimber Smith, don't step foot on the State House property with a firearm inside or out. Yeah. Yeah, the State House is a gun-free zone, but all the troopers have them. Plow, Such has 2 strikes on his channel. No shit, really? I assume one is from a bump fire video. I know they did that to a few channels. What's his other? How does he get 2 strikes? I mean, his channel's pretty damn good. Music lover, what's your take on GOA? GOA is good. They're very good. Had a chat about this on the last one. They do a lot of good work, a lot of grassroots work, but the part that they don't have that the NRA has is a lobbyist, and unfortunately it's kind of necessary in today's date that you have to have somebody in the Capitol talking to people, getting in their face. And unfortunately, that's what's necessary with the way the swamp is. Mike DeLucio, the governor needs a kick in the ass. Supposedly sides with the NRA. Should be fighting with us. Yeah, he's a clown. Alright, let's see. A couple more. Jamie loves his SD9VE. Sigmas, huh? I had my a Sigma once. Hope we win in court with Healy. The bullshit's crazy. We have votes on bump stocks, but get AR-15s ripped off the shelves. Yeah, without a vote. Let's see. What about USCCA? So when you have a question like this, what I would like you to do is, I didn't reach out to them yet because I'm so overwhelmed. So if something comes to your mind, USCCA, the National Shooting Sports Foundation, who I did reach out to, Mike Bazinet, who's the public affairs director. If something comes to your mind, like, hey, it'd be good to have this group there, please look them up online, get their contact information, and make the phone call, send the email, please. So that is the reason I came on here, was to ask for help, contacting people, contacting groups, ranges, rod and gun clubs, hunting agents, whatever. Whoever you can think of that is pro-Second Amendment, reach out to them, contact them, tell them about each state having the rally, and asking them to be there. Ask every politician you know, whether they're on, no matter what side of the aisle they're on, and see if they want to come and speak. I would love to have Elizabeth Warren come and speak. I would love to. I know she won't, but it would be great to have her there in front of all the people that she thinks are the most vile individuals in the world. We'd love to have you, Liz. Come on down. So yes, please, if you have a group that comes to mind, reach out and talk to them and ask them to come, please. And if you do get somebody to commit, please send me the email if you're in Massachusetts, gunsandgadgets@charter.net, so that I can put them on the list officially and expect them to be there. And especially if they want to talk, I'll schedule them a time slot. Okay. Wayne Piazza, $50. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm humbled that people are that kind. Thank you so much. And I understand not everybody can, but those who have, thank you. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you. I call the USCCA Pete Gunn. Okay, thank you. Call him. Give him a yell. I can only watch on iPhone. Can't see any dollar or any way to donate, says Richard Waynick. Anybody out there on a mobile device that could help him? Because I do not know the answer. Let's see. Yeah, Terry, are they going to have gun ranges check your weapon for oil and have the police call arrest you? Yeah, totally unenforceable law. And even if it passes, I'm gonna oil everything all day long right in my front yard. Oil all my actions, wipe it off, and do it again all day, sun up to sundown. Don't think you can donate from a mobile device, says the Lone Russian. So thank you for the offer, but it doesn't. Maybe you can't do it on the mobile device. I'm on Android, and it's in the chart bar, so you can do it from a mobile device. Apple doesn't allow super chat donation. I don't know why. Okay. Come on, Apple, step up. You are live. Yes, I am. All right. Let's see. For activists' sake, I checked in my 40 Beretta with the bailiffs, entered a court, and received it back with a copy of the holding document they have there. They have pistol safes by the metal detector. Okay. In Greenfield, Mass District Court. Yeah, a lot of the courts have storages. Well, the newer courts, some of the old ones don't. Chuck says because it's Apple. Yeah, no money in it for Apple. That's true. And the funny thing is, and I'm probably gonna take a hit on this. I ordered the 10. I do the upgrade every year because the better the camera is, the better this is. Because I'm using my iPhone right there. So I gave them a lot of money the other night, so they can at least let people donate to the channel. Pete Gunn needs a high five. Absolutely. stepped up big for us. Thank you. And it's not just for this channel, it's for us. It's for the Second Amendment. It's for the gun community, the gun culture. Thank you very much. We all owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Alright, guys and gals. We are... How long is this? We just hit the hour mark. So, with that said, I am dry as hell, and I need a beer. It's been a very long week, and I've been talking to politicians all week. So I need a beer. Alright, so thank you, everybody, for your time. Thank you for your kindness, your generous donations. I will definitely be there next Sunday. I hope everyone watching this from Massachusetts will be there. If you are, come up to me and say hi. I am not going to know you, so please introduce yourself. And we'll have a good day. You know, even if 20 people show up, we're going to have a good day. So thank you for everybody. Please, again, get the word out. Get people there. If this was a stadium, you know, get asses in seats. Get everybody there that you can. Reach out to your local politicians. Reach out to gun communities, gun groups, firearms, dealers, everything. Get them all there, please. And think about the infrastructure portion. You know, signs, sound, power, microphone, speakers, all that is needed. If you can definitely commit to doing something, email me, gunsandgadgets@charter.net. It's all one word, gunsandgadgetscharter.net. Thank you very much for your time. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on Sunday the 5th at the State House. Take care, everyone. Let's see if I can shut this off now. It froze me. Thank you all very much.